Hello guys, welcome for another episode of Kanuto RM. And today I am gonna be discussing about what we spend here in America. Before I was telling you how much we earn here, but then there is another side of the story, and that is the payment. Hopefully I can discuss everything and I won't forget anything. So stay tuned. So I am back, and while I'm on my break, I just wanted to discuss with you the things that we spend here in America. Our base salary per month is 2,400. So starting with our shelter. So if you're new here, newly arrived from the Philippines to America, we need to be on an apartment. So usually the rate of an apartment is around 850 to 1,000 plus, with a 2-bedroom. Considering that you have children, they cannot join you in a room. They have to have a separate bedroom. So just to base it with my experience, my apartment back then was 875, and yep, and then that's a 2-bedroom and then two baths. And then the second one is that you need to have a car, right? So if you're gonna buy a car, usually a cheapest car you can buy is a sedan. And if you're new here, you don't have any credit score yet, so your interest will be really high. And then this to consider, if you're gonna buying a sedan, it's usually around 380. If you're gonna buy an SUV, it will be 750 or 800. And of course, you have to pay for the gas and each. Well, back then I was working in a hospital near our apartment, so our gas is not that high. So each payday is $20 for a full tank. So for a month, it's around like 40. Let's just say 40 to 50 dollars per month. Of course, you have to buy food. 150 per payday is our allowance for our food before. So all in all, for a month, let's just say it's 300. And also you need to pay your electricity. So usually the electricity depends on the weather. If you're on a state where there's winter, it's usually high because of the heater. So back then I was only paying $80, but it's currently now around like 120, sometimes really high. My son always plays computer games, you know. It went up to like 190 per month. So just for example, let's just say electricity is 100. Okay, so a lot of spending, right? So from the 2,400 salary, so there's a big cut already. Well, yes, I forgot to mention that if you have a car, you have to have an insurance too. And if you're a new driver, your rate is also high because there's a higher risk of having an accident. You know, if you bump something, hopefully not somebody, because you're gonna be in jail if you hit somebody. So you have to avoid people or hitting people. So yeah, usually if you're a newer driver, then you will be having a high insurance payment for your car. Yeah, so I just made a sample here on my list, 200. And also, if you're renting an apartment, you have to have an insurance. So for the renter's insurance, it's usually around $50 to $30 only for a month. It depends. If you have a car and then you're also renting, you can package both of them, and you can get a better deal with the insurance. And then if you're having a home, then you have a house insurance. So that's it. So this is based it to a newly arrived nurse here in the States. So all in all, I have a list here from the 2,400. All in all, that will be like $465. So you get a 2,400 salary, right, per month, 1,200 per payday. Actually, that salary, that's also there's also a deduction. The hospital will deduct an insurance coverage for you. Uh, as for my, in my own experience, I was deducted with 155 for my health insurance. It's gonna be deducted from your salary, and also there's also a tax that's gonna be deducted. There's two actually: the state tax and then the federal tax. Medicare, right? So you're gonna be retiring later on. You're gonna have Medicare later on. So a lot of deductions and the other stuff too. Like if you're like having a payment in your hospital, sometimes they sell something, they will deduct something that they will deduct that something from your salary. So some people will consider that you're from America, you got plenty of money. They're having a wrong idea actually. So yeah, that's one thing to consider. So hopefully I give you some tips there. Don't buy stuff that you don't really need, especially if you're new here. I'm just giving you a sample for what I've experienced before, and now since I've already established a little bit, my life is a little bit better compared to before. So there you go. Thank you very much for staying with me here. Thank you very much, and bye bye.